If you think that you can create a strong attack only after the move e4, then you are wrong. And now I'm going to prove it. I had the white pieces and I played the move d4. My opponent is 1800 Elo players, in Blitz of course, this is a Blitz, online Blitz game, and he replied d5, a very nice move, and after c4, the most common reply, he played this c5. Oh my goodness, I don't know how to call this system, but black would like to counter-attack in the center, but this is not very good because white is attacking, he has the first move, and after c takes d5, queen has to recapture this pawn, and now we should be very careful. If you attack the queen immediately with that move, then he can capture on d4, right? And he can take a precious pawn on d4. For that reason, we should protect that pawn first on d4, and only after that to attack the queen. He played knight to c6, and now knight to c3. The queen doesn't have a lot of good squares and he went back, and now the good things are that we can attack this knight again, and black pieces are not stable. For that reason white gained more and more tempo and more space in the center. White is dominating in the center. He played that move, knight to b5, and actually this move doesn't create any real threat. For that reason I kick it away, and after knight to a6 I played this normal move e4, and now I'm threatening to double the pawns here on a6, and this could be annoying. For that reason he played again with the knight, another mistake. He played the knight on c7, and now I played this move h3. It's not very obvious move, but the idea behind it is to prevent the bishop from c8, the bishop development. Now black doesn't have doesn't have good development moves because he cannot develop easily the bishop, and he cannot play b5 because we are controlling this square very well with the bishop and the knight. I'll change the colors. And you see, when we are dominating, we can play moves like that, the ears on A and H line, in order to prevent the development. So he played another very strange move here. He just played f5. He is challenging the center, and he expects from me to capture that pawn, and after that he will liberate his pieces, because now he can develop the bishop, then the knight can go out, and this is a little better for black. Comparing this position to according to the game, but during the game I just played e5, and you can see now that white center is totally impressive. Now he cannot breathe, his pieces are very squeezed, and he played e6, but again d6, and now the knight is under attack. You see, he doesn't have any good squares, and he just went here on d5. I captured this, he captured with a pawn, and after that I recaptured with the queen. You can see that if you play with a tricky player like this person, he played in the second move c5. He played a tricky opening, and if you stabilize the center and play normal moves, then you are going to win material sooner or later, because they are not playing very well in the center. I capture here, he takes d5, queen takes d5, and now he give a check. He didn't develop any of his pieces, but he gave a check. What are you going to do now with white? It's white's turn. And bishop d2 is a very nice move, but I used tactics, and the tactics are for defense and attack as well, and I played this move b4 because now he cannot capture that pawn, and I am threatening c5, so I would like to win more and more material. He went on b6, I captured that pawn, and now he gave another check on a5. We have the similar position, but I have an extra pawn on c5, right? Now bishop on d2, the queen is under attack, queen d8, and after this very natural move, bishop to c4. He resigned because we are threatening the scholar mate on f7, and actually he doesn't have a lot of good ways to prevent it. For example, if he plays something like that, then we can capture the knight, and after this we can deliver the final checkmate, right? If he played something else, for example queen d7, the only move, then we can continue pushing the pawns forward. Maybe this is not the best move, but this is very nice move, and after that we can give the double attack here or here, and white is totally winning. So if you like to know what to do after this c5 move, I don't know the name of the system. If you know it, of course, you are very welcome to post it in the comments below. Then you can capture, protect your pawn on d4, and only after that attack the queen, attack the knight, and control the center. I hope you enjoyed this short video, and see you soon! Hello there and welcome back. Today I'd like to present you one of my games. I had the white pieces and my opponent is approximately 1900 Elo player, and we played the blitz game. So I started the game with d4, g6, c4, bishop g7, knight to c3, and now he played not a very good move. He played this h6, and probably he's in his main strategy, because after e4 he went e6. And he's playing very passively, and he would like to make a lot of fast moves to develop everything very fast and gain time, or to be ahead in time. So I went very naturally, bishop to e3, knight e7, bishop to d3, and now he went short castling, queen d2, king h7, and you see my opponent played very passively. I cannot attack him immediately, so I had to prepare the attack, and I went the long castling in order to have free my pawns, in order to push them there and try to open lines a little later. He went a6, another not very good move, and now I have h4, d6 and g4, and when your opponent doesn't gain a space, you can take a lot of space, and the space will give you better mobility to your pieces. Now he went b6, and now f4, bishop b7, knight to f3, and usually all of these opening systems have the idea to counter-attack at some point, you see, and now he's trying to counter-attack with this move f5, and during the game I think that is a mistake. He's not playing very well because he moved his pawns a lot, and now what he's doing, he's trying to open up this diagonal. His king is there, and for that reason I capture this pawn on f5, a terrible mistake, because he can't just capture my knight on f3, and it was the first shock, because I just lost the knight, you see, and when you are not very careful, you can lose material like that. What to do in that situations? You should go forward, and this is what I created. I capture on d6, this is a check, and now he cannot just recapture here, because then I can play this h5 move, and the knight is pinned, and I'm going to capture this knight a little later. And he not just captured the knight on f3, but he is attacking both of my rooks. You see, both of my rooks are under attack, so the situation is complicated here. I captured on d6, he went back on g8, and now probably the best move in the position is like something like that, bishop to e4, try to exchange this bishop. He cannot just capture the rook, or the rook on d1, for example, because we can capture the rook on a8, or we can just capture the bishop and continue attacking this rook. But I went all in, and I played here the move f5. I'd like to open up the lines and continue the attack. And now he didn't, he missed my threat, because I'm trying to opening lines, but after this recapture, my idea is to capture the pawn on h6, and now his king is not very safe, because I have some pieces here, I have this powerful pawn, and I can create some attack. And now probably he should capture here on d1, this is the best move, and after rook takes d1, he should develop, of course, and now white can play h5, and he has compensation. We are a rook down right now, but rook down for 2 pawns, but white have compensation, because we can capture on g6 and start rolling the pawn, you see, something like that, and this is a dangerous attack. But he was very greedy, and he captured another pawn. He would like to keep this bishop here in order to block lines and try to keep his king safe, but this is not a good strategy, because white's attack is very fast. I capture there, remove the king defender, and after king takes d7 I have h5, and now he missed again my threat. He just played rook h8, the losing mistake. A better move was to play knight to h5, but again white have a strong attack. After h6 check, king takes g6, a7, h7, and you see this pawn is very powerful. We're attacking to remove the defender and give another check on g6, on h6, and white's attack is very strong. But he went king h8, and he thought that he could stop this idea, but he cannot do that because after h6 we are protecting this pawn with the rook and queen. And now he went back, another check here, king d7, king, queen h6 check, king f6, and now we just continue giving checks, g7, and after this really crazy line, a crazy game, we can see that white have two powerful pawns here. We can capture the rook anytime we want, and most specifically we are giving a check here, and black's king is not very safe. For that reason, black's strategy is not recommendable. You should play in the center and gain space. He went back on f7, and now the best move is rook d1, but I went rook f1, try to pin this bishop and create problems. I just develop my attack. I bring more and more pieces into the attack. He went knight to d7, rook d1, knight f6, and again knight d5. I'm trying to attack some pieces in order to attack his king, because if I exchange some key pieces, then the enemy king will be naked. And now he captures here, knight e takes d5, c takes d5. This is my continuation, but here you have a better move. Can you find it? I didn't manage to find it during the game. This is checkmate in one move, and we can deliver it in two different ways. One way is to go with the bishop on g6, and the other way is to go with the queen on g6. But I just capture here, and he went knight g8. He would like to attack my queen, and now he's threatening that if I capture, then he might capture the queen, something like that. But now I have my opportunity, and I didn't miss it. Can you find the best move here? And of course, again, we can give this checkmate with the queen, and we cannot give it with a bishop because she can escape on f6, and we should deliver checkmate in the next move. But I managed to create a really cool checkmate. I captured the rook and I created a new knight, and this is a checkmate. I hope you enjoyed this short video. I wish you all the best, and you are very welcome to post a comment if you manage to checkmate with a knight ever in your life. Thank you very much, and see you soon.
So, why you should become a member? This is an amazing opportunity to you to support the channel and gain access to exclusive perks. Well, it's not just about supporting the channel, it's about becoming part of the exclusive community. You'll be helping me to continue creating the content you love, and in return you get some fantastic benefits. We have 3 membership levels tolerated fit everyone needs: the gold, the diamond and the platinum. Join as a member is a great way to interact with me directly. You will get loyalty badges next to your name in comments, access to custom emojis and special discounts. I prioritize replies to members. Access exclusive videos available only for members to enhance your chess skills. The time to improve is now. On the Platinum membership plan you will get a chess course for free. So what you are waiting for? Click the join button to become a member today. Let's take this journey together to the next level and unlock these amazing perks.